Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of WTF. What the flip, what the frack, what the French toast. The reaction podcast that views clips and things like that running around the YouTube internet, and we'll give you our take on it. And as always, this podcast and others in the Jazzy Groove Rainy Day, podcast family are brought to you by the power of 5. If you like what we're doing, support the channel, hit the like button. It's free. And what else are you doing? And with that being said, let's get involved. And today, we're going to talk about consequences. Another one of our favorite topics to talk about, because no matter what is said, no matter what is done, people in general, and modern women in particular, seem to forget about that. For every action, there's an equal but opposite reaction. That is a fact. That's not up for debate. That's not up for discussion. I don't care about the common sense thing because that doesn't apply in this instance. It simply is. You sow the wind, you reap the whirlwind. And that's the way it is. And it's been said many times on many different podcasts by many different personalities. No one is saying that you can't do what it is that you want to do. No one's saying that. You want to be a thought, be a thought. You want to be a hoe, be a hoe. You want to be a slut, be a slut. If you want to be promiscuous, be promiscuous. No one is telling you that you can't do it. What they are saying is that you must be aware and prepared for the actions that are going to result from your decisions. If you're going to be a thought, but just realize you're going to be a thought by yourself. If you're going to be a hoe, but realize you're going to be that hoe on your own. It really is that simple. And all this talk about you don't understand and this, that, and the other thing, and I'm empowered and women equal and stuff, that is all well and good in the abstract. In practicality, not so much. Because when the rubber hits the road, you're going to find that a lot of that stuff that you adhere to or that you profess to believe in doesn't work. It doesn't fly. And and if you got any sense about it, you're going to ask yourself, why? Why is it that these things that I want to do don't work out right for me? And then you have to do the most important part of this exercise. You have to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest. And honestly, if you are promiscuous and you're having tons of sex on tap, whenever you want it, you got it. But you can't retain the guy. You can't seem to get the guy to call you back, and you can't seem to get him to be your boyfriend or anything like that. You got to ask yourself why. And be truthful with yourself. And the simple matter is this. For the most part, guys want to have sex. Girls want to have relationships. See, they're not the same. The guy wants to smash. The girl wants the relationship. She wants the title. She wants the ring. She wants the end result. That's all that is. And for the woman, she has to be in a position where she can retain the man after sex. Because as we've said before, it's been reversed. It used to be love, marriage, and sex. Now it's love, sex, and marriage. So you got to realize that you got to hold on to him. You got to show him that I am here for you. This is what I can do for you. Because he's going to show you what he can do for you. Anybody with any common sense and decency, he's going to show you, I can provide, I can protect, I can bring home the bacon, I can defend your honor. A whole myriad of stuff, up to and including sacrificing your life for the woman that you love. That's what guys do. That's what we are hardwired to do. That's what we are programmed to do. That's what we've been doing since the beginning of time. That's what we do. The woman, on the other hand, she bears our children. In modern days, well, not even in modern days, she bears our children. She makes our home livable. She's the number one. If we're going to use this like a Star Trek analogy, the husband is the captain, the wife is the number one. She's the XO. And that's the way, and especially if you're religious, you got to believe that, because the Bible says it's God, then man, then woman, then children. Anything else is like putting a round peg in a square hole. It doesn't quite fit. Why doesn't it get fit? Why doesn't it fit? Because it goes contrary to what is being taught. Which brings you to another point. Cherry picking. I'm going to take this, and this, and mash them together and present them as my argument to you. Where's the context? Where did you pull these from? And what is the overarching statement or reasoning behind it? You can't make this stuff up. And that being said, we're going to move over to our friends again in Fresh and Fit. Shout out to all those guys over there. And we appreciate what you do. And Myron and Walter are going to, how's the best way to put this? They're going to talk to they're talking to women, and it's going to get interesting. Let us get there.
Why you need to be the leader in the relationship, man, because
Dureal_Frank Castle 512 tipped $35.
And you'll find a woman that wants to
This
be led.
generation is cooked. They bring stink at SS wigs, fake eyelashes, fake bodies, and all sound ratchet, but they want a real man. These drones out here in NYC should abduct these hoes rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Okay. That super chat was basically saying stuff that I've been saying and that others have been saying for quite some time now. Women in general, and modern women in particular, are Decepticons. because they look to deceive. You got fake hair, fake eyelashes, fake. You got makeup to hide the blemishes on your face. Push-up bras, BBLs, or form-fitting jeans, heels. All these things that women do when they go out. And they could be going anywhere. Anywhere. And why do they do it? I don't care what they tell you. They do it because they want attention. And more to the point, they want male attention. That's what they want. You hear, I do it for me. No, you don't. And the reason why I know you don't is because if you did it for yourself, you don't look that way when you wake up in the morning and get that dressed when you're going to stay in the house all day. No, then you're in comfy pajamas, your head is up in a bun and everything else. So no, you don't do it for yourself. But they don't want you to know that. So they'll tell you that. And as of late, a lot of guys are going, I got you. I hear you. I don't believe you. So I'm going to do what I want. And this is why the replacement, human replacement values around the world, not just here in America, around the world, are declining. Women are waiting later to have children. If you get married at 21 versus getting married at 31, 21, you can pop out anywhere from 4 to 6 children. 31, 1 to 2. You cut the reproduction rate in half simply by waiting 10 years. And that's if one girl gets with one guy and has children as a result of matrimony. Now, I'm not talking out of wedlock, because that is its own kettle of fish and a whole different and ugly frame that we have to look at. And we'll look at that at a later date. Just suffice it to say that it's not in a man's best interest to get with a girl with multiple babies by multiple baby fathers. One is bad enough. More than one, you are begging for trouble. One by itself is not recommended, simply because it's not your kid. It's not. And because it's not your kid, a woman's going to feel some kind of way when you go to discipline the child. And a lot of them will simply tell you, that's not your child. You can't do that. And guys now are saying, well, if I can't discipline the child the way I think it should be disciplined, why am I here? Your coochie isn't all that. I'd be better off getting with somebody with no children. So if we do have children, I know it's mine and we can raise it together. But this world is so messed up. You got the simp in shining armor, a.k.a. the white horse simp, who will take anything that you throw at it simply because he believes at the end of the day it'll result in him having sex. Whether that's true or not is up for debate, because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But you got those guys. You got the men being raised by single mothers, which is a nightmare in of itself, which is also a topic for another day. You get girls who are feeling empowered and independent and strong, yet sexy. What's so sexy about a woman making good money? Does it help? Yes, it does help, especially today when you need two different people, a couple, making a couple's income to get by. It helps. I'm not going to say it doesn't. Ultimately, you'd want the guy to do it, but it's just not set up to work that way anymore. Which is why I always tell people, I'm just having this conversation with somebody yesterday. You have people, how to put this? You have people that want a certain lifestyle. They want XYZ. They want the best. But they can't do it on their own. They understand that. Because, as again, shout out to Heavy D and the boys. Rest in peace, Heavy D. That song, what's yours is mine, what's mine is mine. And that's how a lot of women think. A lot of women think that way. I'm not spending my money on that. My money is my money. Your money is our money. And I ask you, common sense test, is that right? Is that fair? Is that kind? Is that just? No. And a lot of women think that way. And I'm thinking, why? But I'm getting into a diatribe that I don't need to get into right now. Let's get back to this video.
Yeah, guys, let's hit 4,000. The like counter's there. I don't know if it's updating, but
I'm convinced all these men's gay.
oh, okay.
I'm convinced.
What?
And of course, who says that? Ratchetest Prime, right here. She's saying that. All these men are gay. No, they're not. It's like I constantly say to people, the problem isn't the guys. The problem is what the guys you're dealing with have. Acquaintance of mine at work yesterday was telling me how she's given up on men because they're no good. She's been married twice and they both failed. I told her straight away, the problem isn't the guys, the problem is you. Because you're picking them. So the guys that are no good aren't the guys that you deal with every day because you don't see them. They're not 6'2", 175 pounds, six-pack abs, chiseled body. They're not Chads. They're not Tyrones. They're just not. And they are a select minority of the men in this world. The average man today can't buy a date. Mainly because he doesn't have any money to buy them. Excuse me. He doesn't have money for them.
What makes them gay? For being critical of women?
Pause. It's like
Just stop arguing with me.
yeah, it's like y'all I don't even know what to say. Like, it's just disgusting. Like, I don't take disrespect from men. I don't. I do way too much.
You're disgusting. are disgusting. You're a prime candidate for pump and dump. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. I'm quite sure you don't have difficulties in getting a guy to have sex with you. I don't get that. I know you do. You're a woman. And as I've said before, you don't even have to be a pretty woman to have sex. You just have to have a vagina. And every woman has one. So every woman can have sex if they so choose. This woman here doesn't know anything about anything, yet she's the first person to open her mouth and say something. Which brings back the old proverb and saying, better to be quiet and give the impression of being stupid than opening your mouth and relieving all doubt or removing all doubt. It is what it is. Let's get back to it.
I've been through way too much. I don't take disrespect from men. And that's just on period.
Shit, I like being called a bitch here and then.
Oh, yeah, I'm a bitch all day, but I ain't no hoe.
All right, ready?
Shit,
All right, we got
all hoes and man.
let's say the president.
I once again, I'm sorry for constantly cutting this thing off. I'm gonna let it play a little bit later. But a lot of times people say stuff and I have to attack it in real time. I may be a bitch, but I'm not a hoe. Why you gotta be a bitch? Why can't you be a lady? You don't even sound like a lady. You don't even sound like one. You come across crass, loud, obnoxious, argumentative. You're exuding masculine energy. For all intents and purposes, you are a dude. It should be the first person crying, why can't I find somebody? Don't nobody want to date themselves. They'll hit it, but then they'll quit it. Hit it and quit. And they'll do this because that's what guys do. Let's get back to it.
President passes reparations. Ladies, what are you spending your reparation money on?
That brush.
What the fuck?
You spent what on?
Reparations.
Because for Trump.
All right, let's move on. Don't even know what that means.
Sure don't.
Do women have good
Reparation means.
intuition? If your answer is yes,
Sure don't. You don't know what that means. With your 5th grade vocabulary and your 5th grade education. And you're proud about that. Sure don't. Here's the dictionary. Go look it up. I'm telling you, if I had to date today, it's over. It's over and done. I'm a confirmed bachelor because I don't have the time, nor the desire, nor the patience to deal with today's woman. I think I snatched up the last of the good women when I married my wife. Unflippin' believable.
why do so many women make stupid like choices to become single mothers or sleep with irresponsible men?
We don't go into things thinking that we single moms. Man ain't shit.
Men ain't shit. Expand upon that. Tell us why men ain't shit. I'm betting you have a difficulty doing that. Let's hear it.
That's true.
They switch up all the time.
That's true. Men ain't shit. I'll give you that for sure.
But wait, but let me. But
It take a lifetime to know somebody. Even if you stay with them, they gonna switch up.
People change.
It have.
People do change. But the change you're talking about, you could see coming a mile away. And I want to really get someone out to answer the question of the last super chat. Women's intuition, for the most part, isn't as great as they think it is. Women aren't as great as they think they are. They think they are. They'll tell you that they are. But in practice, no, they're not. Let's get back to it.
To be natural.
Yeah, but you're the one that picks if you're gonna have the kid or not.
Exactly.
And you pick the man.
Understandable.
So
People,
whose fault is it
because we have feelings and we be in our.
You're not answering the question. See, this is one of the things that I can't stand about modern women. You ask them a question. They go around the houses before they answer you, if they answer you at all. Classic example is this one right here. We get in our feelings. That's not what he asked you. He asked you, whose fault was it? You got a single mom. Whose fault? And here's the spoiler alert. It's her fault because she chose the guy. Red flags all over the place. But I can change him so I don't see these flags. And then you find out, no, you can't. And then you want to get mad. You're not who I thought you were. Yes, he was. You just didn't see it. You didn't see it. He was exactly who he was. It does what it says on the tin. That's the guy. What you see is what you get. But you don't see that, do you? No. Because I can change him. I can make him into what I need. And even if you do look like you change him, it's the appearance of change because at his core, he is who he is. And it's only a matter of time before he reverts back to type. That's it. Let's get back to it.
Feeling sometimes.
Delusional.
We be in
All
our
right.
feelings. We have feelings.
So, because I'm trying
we're
to-
emotional beings.
Yeah, I get that, but like I'm trying to understand. You're saying men ain't shit, but the reality is, you have sex with them, then you choose to have the kid. Whose fault is that?
It's nobody's fault because I don't regret my kids.
Somebody.
That's not what he asked you. That's not what he asked you at all. I'm glad you're not here so I won't smack you in the fucking face. That's not what he asked you. He asked you, whose fault is that? You get with a guy, you have his kid, you all break up because he's not good enough. Whose fault is that? It's not the guy's fault because the guy's doing what the guy, and he's done what guys all over are programmed to do. He impregnated you. His job is done. On to the next. So yeah, he's done his job. Your job is to give him a reason to want to stick around. And you do that by adding value. This chick adds nothing. Absolutely, positively, and emphatically nothing to the equation. She's ratchet. She's ghetto. And shout out to the Fresh and Fit podcast. Shout out to Myron and Walter and Chris and everybody else. Because y'all got to deal with him. We just react to it. It's you guys whose hair follicles fall out when dealing with the ratchet and the stupidity and the depravity on a daily basis. You guys have to deal with it. We appreciate you for it. We thank you for it. But ain't no way in hell we're going to do it. Because Obi 1.0 is Myron 1.0. You start to piss me off, you got to go. Bye. 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 See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Let's listen to a little bit more of this.
Somebody got to be to blame. Hold on now.
Hold on now.
It's nobody's fault. So how the baby got
somebody,
here?
yes, it's
Somebody's fault.
I don't think women can say
guess it's
men
my
ain't
fault.
shit if you have the kids.
I guess it's my fault because I wanted the baby. Well, that's what women want. We want to
But
get
his
married. We
question
want to
was,
drink
who
wet,
fault
and
is
we
it?
want kids. So
No, you don't. Today's woman, no, you don't. You don't want to get married. Oh, no, actually, no, that's not true. You do want to get married. You want to get married to your fella. But the kicker is your fella doesn't want you. Why should he deal with you when you can deal with her who's not even half of the problems that you bring? This is the type of woman who looks good until she opens her fucking mouth. And I apologize for the choice of language, but this is what they're doing. This is what they're doing. She's talking all around the houses. She sounds like a whirlwind. She's over talking. She's constantly interjecting. And the stuff she's interjecting, it would be one thing if it was pertinent to the conversation. More than often, it's not. And this is where, shout out to How to Survive a Podcast, this is where this all ties in. Because once your value to a podcast ends, whether it's entertainment, information, or otherwise, once you no longer provide that, you're gone. You're gone. We're going to go ahead of this a little bit. And we're going to pick up again in a minute. Let's see about here.
Which one are you doing?
you said what?
Give up your Instagram or get your virginity back? Which one are you doing?
Give up the Instagram.
To get the virginity back? Okay. Interesting. So you give it up for virginity back, but not for a man. That makes sense.
Nope. Don't.
All right. What about you?
Why is she still here? Honest question. Why is she still here? Myron 1.0 may have to make a comeback. Because it's one thing for somebody to say something and it relates to what's going on. She's giggling. She's being rowdy, obnoxious, rude, and lewd, and crude. She's making your podcast look bad. Not mine, because I can just turn her off. She's in there with you guys.
You. One.
Which question? The one there or the one you just asked?
No. One tip that you would give your younger self to finding a guy.
It wasn't finding a guy. I said just dating. Advice.
Yeah, dating. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, same thing. Dealing
I
with men.
would tell my
Yes, it's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. She's trying to use semantics, and it's not working for her. You got to stop. Just stop. You're over your head. It's like you're bringing hands to a missile fight.
younger self to take things easy. Don't fall in love so quick. Just because somebody's sweet talking, you're being affectionate to you, and that's what you're looking for. Chill and wait till you fall in love to see really who the person really is.
We watched this video either 1 or 2 videos ago. I do remember this part of it. Because I remember her saying, wait till you fall in love before you do it. And I gave a whole bunch of reasons why that was cap. So we're going to go past that.
I'll scroll. Let's go.
Yeah, come on, scroll up. The girls will help you get downstairs and get your phone and everything.
And there's the Frank Castle. There it is. She brought nothing to the conversation. She's an empty vessel. And off rip, I already know the type of guy that she attracts. And a brother's going to hit it and quit. He'll keep her around in his rotation too. I did every Wednesday and every Friday. After I go to the club and try and find somebody else. Let's go back just a little bit. And we'll see why she leaves.
Man, that's fucked up, man.
Bro, if you're that mad, like you can just leave. It's fine.
Because I'm trying to ask him a question.
It's bro.
I'm not even saying nothing to you.
Yeah, but you're like
I said, you asked me the question, I said nothing. What the fuck?
you take your headphones off and bro, just leave. Just leave. It's fine. Just leave. It's all good. Just get up and go.
Oh, scroll. Let's go.
Yeah, come on, scroll up. The girls will help you get downstairs and get your phone and everything.
To her credit, after a second or two, she got up and she left. But also, if you noticed, she wasn't one of us. And it is a shame. And let me get back to it. It is a shame that we can talk like this. But let's be completely and totally honest. Today's black women are guys. They're straight up guys. And to the fellas that are looking to date them, the minute she opens her mouth, oh no, she's gone. And there's a growing number of guys who won't even touch them. It used to be the part, well, she's recreational use only. I'll sex her and I'll leave her I'll leave it unread. These days, no, I don't even want that. I don't want the headaches or the hassle or the heartaches that's going to come with it. And you got to ask yourself, why is this happening? Frustrating and infuriating doesn't even begin to understand or convey or express what I'm going through.
All right. What do we got up next?
Oh.
Let me be clear. A woman who cheats is for the streets and going directly to hell. Women require emotions to cheat. A man only does it for the nut. Also, tell that girl who's loyal to a nigga in jail is
She not
retarded.
retarded. She not retarded.
Yes, she fucking is. Yes, she is. She is retarded. Because she's holding it down for him. Why? Why is she holding it down for him? I'm faithful. And you say that, but I gotta ask, are you really faithful? Are you really faithful? Are you faithful when you talk to him, but you're out doing whatever when you're on your own? Let's get back to it.
You have anything you want to say back to him?
Yo, mama.
Exactly.
And you know, once again, I apologize for this. I know a lot of you guys are frustrated for it, but it is what it is. And now we got this one who's more likely to be the next one to get kicked off. Isn't talking about anything. Your mama. That's the old go-to that most women will do when trying to disparage a guy. Your mama. Let's get original. Let's not try something that's as old as time itself. Be more original with your comebacks. Your mama. Your mama. How's that? How about that?
Her answer.
I mean, yeah, that shit, your mama. I honestly don't give a fuck.
All right.
And you notice also, I don't give a. You don't care. When you're by yourself in 10 years, and I'm thinking you will be, let's see how much you care then. When this goes back, and the guy that you really want hears this and goes, I don't want you, because you don't care. You don't give a fuck. So if you don't care, why do I want you? Why do I care about you? I don't. Get to stepping. Be gone, thought. Be gone. And you got this one over here laughing, giggling. Be gone. Both of you be gone.
What do we got up next? Let me be clear. A woman who cheats.
No, we got one.
We got that one.
Same word.
Yo, Noble, just make sure it's all. You know what I mean? Make it smooth.
Dogathon.
Yeah, Dojathon. Yo, it's my baby daddy.
My kids.
My kids.
My kids.
So finale put 1, 2, 1.
Okay. Is she leaving too?
Here, go ahead, Fresh.
All right. Yo, my relationship, dad ass kids, my baby, my daddy.
Why are you reading it like that?
That's how you think about this shit.
My
Your clubs and shit. Yo, my man, baby daddy Keats, my nigga, yo. Okay, I guess that's how you wrote it. I mean, Daniel says, hit the like button on the way in. Stop playing dumb.
That's how stupid they sound, and they're laughing at it. But that's what you sound like. Yo, it's my daddy, my baby daddy, my kids. Yo, my relationship, dead ass. Kids, my baby daddy. Kids, yo, clubs and shit. Yo, my man, baby daddy. Kids, my nigga, yo. That's what you sound like. Retarded. I would much rather sound like myself, sounds like he has an intelligence and an education about himself, than sound like I'm for the streets. Is there a problem with that? No. I don't care. I know people who talk like that. I know people who speak in Ebonics. And a lot of them are good people. They just talk the way they talk.
Appreciate that, bro. What's next? Fresh updates. 24 in dog years.
Don't do my bitch.
You want to respond?
What can I even say? Okay, you're trying to be funny. Okay. whatever.
Okay.
LOL.
Yeah.
Fresh updates.
That's a picture of you.
Bro, these women sound like niggas. These Atlanta Ebonics are stupid. Especially this whore. Well, she just left. Not only do you sound masculine, but you sound dumb as fuck too. Bro sounds like NBA YoungBoy. God damn. Fuck my baby daddy. Nigga, you feel like I ain't trying to do all that type shit. We was fucking and shit. Shut the fuck up, horse. Read a book, nigga. Think about some knowledge.
Tink.
What the fuck?
Tink.
You know, this caller, this super chatter, I find no fault in his logic. They sound like niggas. They do. They just do. And I am, and my people, we ain't going for that. Now I can hear you sit there saying, yeah, but you're married, so you don't go. That's not the point. The point is, even if I wasn't, I wouldn't be going for that. I'm looking for class to go with that ass. They're not mutually exclusive. Well, actually, no. They're not mutually, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not an and, it's not an or. It's and. And look at her. She got the tattoos on, half her fucking face, on her arm, on her neck. And the thing is, the thing that really drives me crazy is that some fool out there told her she looks good like that, which is why she did it. You look stupid. If I can't bring you home to meet my parents, you ain't for me. And ain't nobody I know want to talk to you like this. They'll hit it. You'll be that 2 o'clock booty call. Yo, baby, what's up? I'm coming through. Yo, baby. You up? Coming through. Doing a something, you know what I'm saying? Unfreaking believable. And I think a lot of these women would be a lot better off if they stopped reading 50 Shades of Grey and read something with a bit more substance in it. Don't just read a book. Read something that's going to challenge you, that's going to expand your mind, that's going to question your worldview. Because that's what we do here at the Common Sense Network. We challenge how you think. And I said this before and I'll say it again. I'm not here to change anybody. You think the way you think, I think the way I think. Well, what I am doing is I'm giving you knowledge just so that you have something else to wrestle with in your day-to-day while you're thinking. That's it. If you act on it, that's a bonus. And my job is done. But at the very least, you hear it. You may not do anything about it, and that's on you. That's on you. Nobody else. But that's on you. Let's listen to a little bit more of this.
This nigga went in, man.
Shut the fuck up, boys. Like,
Diglets, welcome back, brother.
just nut in the booty hole.
Problem solved.
Fuck.
So, the rest are unsafe.
The rest are unsafe.
Okay, so I think it's time for Rumble.
Ready to.
Okay, guys, come on over to Rumble, man. It's about time. We're gonna do the questions here from ladies and then close out on Rumble. So come on over, guys. And guys, again, email list is down below. It's for free to join Casa Club. Click that link. We do Zoom calls every Wednesday for free, pretty much, and paid Zoom calls on Saturday or Sunday. We'll let you guys know what to schedule. Right now, Marian's dealing with the girls in the back because it's going a little bit crazy there.
I'll give you confirmation.
Cool. Let me know. Yeah, ladies. Sorry, it gets a bit intense
Until my
sometimes.
fish got no oil.
But it's all fun and games here. All right, let me know when we're good to go. Mo?
What's up, baby? Just give me a chair down here. Actually, let me give you this one.
You good?
Do you want me to move? Yeah. Just give me
Damn, she's so nice too, the girl in the middle. Super nice girl.
Oh, she left too?
Yeah.
Well,
Because that was her bestie.
Yeah.
That was a ride. So it's all good.
this. You want to put this chair in the middle? No, you're good. Just right here.
She's being a good friend.
Well, she drove her here, so.
Yeah. Whatever.
Put three in the middle.
Three in the middle? Okay. Can I have
Okay.
You could take this
Three in the
back.
middle.
Hey, girl.
I mean, to be fair, good sport. Show them my love.
Come over to Rumble,
Nah, man.
guys.
You know the rules, Mo. All right.
more? I'm gonna have you in the middle.
All right, HK.
Put her in the middle. Put her to the side. And put her to the side. Come on. Three in the middle.
So scoot.
I could read the chats. Yeah.
Are we on Rumble yet?
Yes.
Cool.
Oh, did we tell them that we're switching?
Yeah, we did.
We did.
Okay.
All right, too many cumbrellas from HK.
God, niggas, man. Okay, I went to the Waffle House tonight, but left immediately because there was no one working the night shift. I tune in and sure as shit, all the waitresses are on the panel tonight. This nigga, bro.
Wow.
Let's listen to this next one, which is your boy Lem. Let's see what he has to say, because there's truth to this.
If inside what's matter, then I'm Vladimir Putin. Anyways, oh yeah, I was from the girl from before. Why black women are the lowest desire in the dating market due to their lack of accountability and full of narcissism. Even black men in the hood detest their Section 8 attitudes. Anyways, official ratings from Fresh. Low Budget Brave, 3. Captain Jack Sparrow, 2. Oh, shit. She had the bandana. Church's Chicken, 1. Frente Grande, 4. Popeyes Louisiana Energy, 1.
All Popeyes, right?
Yeah.
I love Popeyes.
Oh, man. All right.
Okay. That's it. That's it. I can take no more of it. But yeah. Even hood niggas don't want them. They'll hit it, but it ain't going no further than that. And they are the reasons why they can't find anybody. And they don't see it. And they don't see it because society has told them from when they were little girls that you are the prize and nothing else a guy says matters more than what you say. That's what it is in a nutshell. So when someone comes up to you and they tell you, actually, it's such and such and such and such, you can have a problem with it. No, that ain't. That's not what I was told. You never thought that what you were told might be wrong? No, because this is what I was told. I heard it on YouTube. I heard it on TikTok. I heard it on Facebook. I heard it on Insta. I seen it in real life. Unstinking real. This was a 26-minute, 37-second video. And you can watch it if for no reason than entertainment. Because a lot of their clips, a lot of Fresh Fit's clips simply highlight what you see in today's dating market when it comes to women. Nobody can tell me what to do. Newsflash, nobody wants to tell you what to do. You do you. Just don't come crying over here when it all goes wrong. That's it. Don't come crying over here when it goes wrong. And it will go wrong. And with that, we've come to the end of another one. I want to thank you all for, if you're still here, allow me to rant and rave. It is most appreciated. We operate in the power of 5 here. At the very least, like the video. You can like it. You can comment on it. You can subscribe to it. You can notify it with notification. You can share it. You want to go further than that? You can do donations, which are featured on the bottom. And we do this because we care. Not because it's funny or it's entertaining. It is. A lot of it is. But for the most part, it's trying to show people that there's another thoughtful and more positive way to get what you want. If you want the best outcome, you just might want to move this way as opposed to this way, which will bring you negative responses. Maybe, just maybe, if you show people the best in you, you'll get out what's the best in you. You get it back. You show your ass, you're going to get smacked. Anyways, this is your pal OBJ saying thanks for watching. Take care of each other. Peace, y'all. We gone.